Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, in the house Ocho Cinco and Ncaa built. Racer Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always. The Ducks will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Beavers' return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. They've met in the so-called toilet bowl, and they've played to go to the Rose Bowl. It's run the gamut, but this one is always intense.
Yeah, Reese, I called that game back in 2009 where the winner was going to go to the Rose Bowl, and I had a chance to really feel the electricity and the excitement at Autzen Stadium that day. This really is a tremendous rivalry.
And even when a Rose Bowl isn't on the line, Oregon State just feels good. The in-state rivalry, the hate, it's always a good matchup.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
And the Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So Oregon's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
The aerial assault continues. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. From the one, it's first and goal as they try to open the scoring here. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Working the middle, it's complete. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Trying play action. Trying to get to it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Running back goes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Branson. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll bring it back. It's low. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now,
a shot toward the end zone. And he intercepts it.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Coming after it. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Takes the handoff. It's Hankerson. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Branson. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down.
To kick it away.
He'll bring it back. It's low. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Balls at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it down the left. All kinds of running room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Arkansas State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Red Wolves. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quick release by the QB. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Gobranson. Complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. A 3rd and long coming up here. He wants to throw it. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. Running it back, it's low. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Holds and fires complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Getting some heat. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And the try is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking to move it through the air. Got it on the outside, it's Clemens. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This offense has a second down play. Makes his connection. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. Finds his man down the middle. Stopped after making the catch. Now on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quick release on the RPO. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Terry. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard, it's good. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Pressure coming. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Beavers have it with a first and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Now it's second and goal. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin.
Just steamrolling the defense. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Dances away from one. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. And the Ducks are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. The give. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Cincinnati has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Nippert Stadium. They're up by a field goal over the Red Hawks of Miami. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
The Beavers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. They're trying to get to it. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And to open the second quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism.
Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
24, Oregon State, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt, but this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive, and to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, Crick.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Ducks will punt this one away. Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The toss sweep to the right. Made a defender miss. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
At the 46-yard line. First down.
He's going to pass. Finds the tight end. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense.
Brings up second down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the ground with the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
That makes the score Oregon 27, Oregon State 14.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick. They sent it downfield. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Beavers!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got another 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oregon!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put points up in electrifying fashion with an 82-yard toss for 6. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. On the ground, it's Hankerson. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He wants to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Beavers will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Bringing it back, it's low. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Out of the gun to give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just
The freshman able to get home with the sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Card. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Quickly complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. 2nd down coming up. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
It's now 2nd and goal.
Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
34, Oregon State, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Ducks will send out the punt unit and see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Gulbranson. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Beavers decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays.
He lets one fly deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 7.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Fires to the big fella.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. He'll put up some big numbers this year if they keep up at this pace.
Got his man in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. From the gun, to give, looking for room. At the 40, there he goes. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. To the ground, he's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. About to snap it for the 8th time on this drive, and it's a 3rd down and 4. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Clemens. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. On the move. Breaks the tackle. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Still on his feet. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to get rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Oregon! What a catch and run for 6. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Unleashes one. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Beavers line up to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. On the run, it's James. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holden. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Pocket starts to collapse. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now they've moved into the red zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Going up top on 1st down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. And they're able to get him down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Gulbranson. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Offense in an empty set. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No, no good. And that mountain is still 20 points high.
That keeps the score. Oregon, 55. Oregon State, 35.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The give on the inside. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, from Corvallis to Eugene, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Ducks and Beavers. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
The Beavers will kick it away to start the second half.
Set to kickoff.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Back to throw, it's Gabriel. He's got the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
At the 46, and that's good enough for a first down.
Quick completion to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
First down for the offense.
They'll give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced.
Number 6.
It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Oklahoma State stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Stillwater. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home, licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it out fast. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.